Authorities in Peru say Joran van der Sloot could soon be formally charged in the murder of 21-year-old Stephany Flores. Well, a news conference is set for Thursday. Rafael Romo has more on the case from Lima.
Joran van der Sloot now has a private attorney who will be representing him in the murder case against him here in Lima, Peru. Since he arrived in Lima, he has been represented by public defenders assigned to him by the Peruvian government. Public defenders were present when he was interrogated since he arrived here in Lima, and also on Monday during a 7-hour interrogation during which he confessed to the crime, to the murder, the homicide of 21-year-old Stephany Flores. He has yet to be charged, and he's still being held at the Criminal Investigations Division at the Peruvian National Police Building. Meanwhile, a federal law enforcement official in the United States has confirmed that van der Sloot is the target of an investigation regarding extortion. He's telling CNN that this investigation related to the disappearance of Natalee Holloway, in which Joran van der Sloot tried to get money in exchange for information on the whereabouts of the body of Natalee Holloway. He was also a suspect in the case in 2005 of the American teenager who disappeared in Aruba. But federal officials say that information that he provided turned out to be false, and now they are ready to charge him for extortion and bank fraud as well. Rafael Romo, CNN, Lima, Peru.
Authorities in Peru say Joran van der Sloot could be formally charged soon for the murder of a 21-year-old woman in Lima. They say the Dutch suspect admitted to killing Stephany Flores after hours of interrogation on Monday. A news conference is scheduled for later today. Police had said they were going to take van der Sloot back to the hotel where Stephany Flores was found dead to reenact the alleged crime, but that's not happened. From Lima, Jean Casarez tells us authorities could shed more light today.
The latest here in Lima, Peru, is that an official notice has come out that, in fact, a press conference will be held at 9 a.m. Thursday morning at the National Peruvian Police Criminal Investigation Headquarters to discuss the latest in this criminal investigation case against Joran van der Sloot, as well as news that possibly they may be turning the case over to prosecutors. This is a lot of work that has been done this week in the criminal investigation. The other news we were confirming late today was, in fact, that Joran van der Sloot does have a local private attorney now representing him from here in Lima, Peru. This is very big news because we had difficulty confirming whether or not he was represented at all. Now we know it is a private attorney versus a public defender. Also, we were told by legal authorities that they may not be doing the reconstruction here at the hotel. They may not be bringing Joran van der Sloot to have him go through what he said happened that night that Ms. Flores died. Now, what is so interesting about this case is that there are nuances from the legal system in Peru versus other parts of the world, including the United States, but there are also so many similarities. First of all, if someone confesses to a crime, it is very unusual in the United States to then take the defendant or the person that is under reasonable suspicion that a crime has been committed to the scene to have him go over everything. Here it is routine, we are told, but also we are told that someone like Joran van der Sloot can say no, that we are not going to the scene of the crime to reconstruct it for you. But what is similar is that a criminal investigation puts together the evidence, and following that, criminal police give that information to prosecutors who then decide what they will charge someone such as Joran van der Sloot with. They will appear before a judge. The judge, however, in Peru determines what jail he will go to during the pendency of this case. And just because he pleads guilty does not mean that it will be a sentencing and that it will immediately be over. It can be a 6-month duration of the case.
Jean Casarez reporting from Lima. The FBI says it was working on an extortion case against van der Sloot at the time of the Flores murder. Charges were filed this week in Alabama. They allege van der Sloot promised Natalee Holloway's mother that he'd reveal where her missing daughter's body is for $25,000.